That bigger pack could come in handy.
Again, referees making sure that she's satisfied with the scrum.
Free kick has been awarded to Trinidad. Booting that one downfield. I wonder if she placed it off her foot first. Well, that's an interesting play, Maria. On a free kick, she could have just tapped it off her foot, kicked it into touch.
Yep.
Well, she's elected to play on, jouer as they say. So they are going to want to win this line out, and I'm assuming they want to keep playing, but it'd be smart to just kick it out. The game would be done.
Well, remember, they may not have an awareness of how much time has elapsed.
Of course.
It's difficult to know that when you're playing.
Yep. Big run there.
Ornella George.
From George. Running sideways though, so not gaining a lot of territory. Good burst of speed up to the midfield, trying to get an offload in, and she does.
Emmanuel Francis.
Spilled backwards. Yellow card has been handed out against a Bajan player. TNT, if they so choose, can just tap this off the foot and kick it out. We are well over the final marker, but they're electing to just play on. Wants to just play rugby.
The 10s, the intention is that it develops into 15s. So I guess they're practicing for 80 minutes.
Exactly. That ball bouncing. Barbados playing with only 9 players now.
Ball's going back to Trinidad again.
Sending this one off the boot, but not anywhere near the sideline. But a fortuitous bounce, landing right in the hands there.
Caught by Felina Jack.
TNT know that they can kick it out, but they're just saying, let's play.
Carried up by Judel Noel.
Just inside the touch line here. Sloppy breakdown. Barbados looks
like they might turn over that ball, and they have. Phillips with the turnover.
Well, TNT had about 5 opportunities to just kick this ball into touch and end the game. Now they're giving Barbados possession. We have almost played another half or another quarter. Here's Barbados. Good tackle there. Driving back. Now the play continues.
That was Denise Frederick with that tackle. Phillips with the ball now, carrying it up. Passes to Jana.
Through the hands, but that one looks to have been forward, so referee's going to come back. Not back 10, off the penalty is the call. Well, this could bite Trinidad and Tobago. They had many opportunities to get the ball into touch and seal themselves into the plate final.
Shanae taking up the ball through the middle.
Well, another Barbados player down.
Trinidad and Tobago turnover.
Looks to be hurt, so now they're playing with only 8 players because they have 1 in the bin as well.
Arissa Romani, I believe, with the ball outside there.
Penalty for TNT.
Arissa is also a football player.
Kicking that one into touch. But the game will play on. World Rugby changed the laws about a year or so ago where you have to actually tap it off your foot and then kick it into touch. Off a penalty, if you just kick it directly into touch, it does not end the game or half. So we will have time for a line out. The game that never ends. We're probably getting pretty close to another full half by the time it's all said and done. And there it is, said and done. Trinidad and Tobago sealing this victory 5-0 over Barbados.
Right, I wonder if they knew that that tap-off was required to end the game. I can imagine it would have been a bit confusing when play continues and you're sure you kicked it out 3 times.
Well, that's it there. TNT have advanced to the plate final later today. Who will join them, Dominican Republic or Curacao? Stay tuned. Second plate semifinal coming up after these commercials.
No matter what life brings, we are here by your side. At those unforgettable moments, and the difficult ones too. At special times, and the best of times. Supporting industry, manufacturing, and the economy. Protecting and enhancing our communities, adding colorful memories of the people you care about most.
Right, here we have Dominican Republic and Curacao. This is the debut tournament for both of these countries in 10s. They have previously played 7s. People like Rob Perry, Tamara Ben-Lewin, David Bellini, Coach Andrea have been doing a lot of work to grow the numbers in the Dominican Republic and in Curacao to be able to participate in these tournaments.
Definitely an exciting time in the Caribbean for the development of rugby. Really enjoying it over the last few years, and definitely major steps forward in the game in this part of the world. Wherever you are in the world, make sure you're sharing the feed that you're seeing right now with your friends and family around the world, so you can check out what's happening in the Caribbean for rugby and Rugby America's North.
The Dominican Republic has an interesting dynamic. A number of their players actually live in the United States. Some are also living in Dominican Republic, and usually before tournaments they try and get a camp in. Big run here, powerful run.
Está corriendo mucho por el balón, suéltalo una vez. Hold on.
Naomi just picks out those balls so easy. Has the mic switch they're trying to fix?
Yeah, they're trying. There's something wrong with the one. Yeah, we can go back. Give me a signal.
How is Leah Annabelle carrying up that ball? The Dominican Republic. Marlene scored a try.
Yeah, great to watch. Sorry, couldn't speak about it. Some technical stuff. That went back running, no problems now.
Wasn't converted, so the score is 5-0 to Dominican Republic. They're pushing the ball out wide, taking advantage of the numbers.
Acres of space over there, but forward couldn't take advantage of it.
Ball's turned over to Curacao. So as we mentioned before, not sure if the mics picked it up, but both of these teams are having their first time in 10s for RAN 10s.
Yeah, I remember seeing DR in a 7s competition maybe last year, right?
Yes, Dominican Republic was here for RAN 7s in September last year. Some of those players are returning. I'm seeing them out on the pitch today.
Yeah, there's some exciting athletes on the team. I particularly like the try scorer, Heredia, I think her name is.
Yeah, Custodio was here for 7s. Heredia was here for 7s. Martinez. Ooh, quick thinking from Curacao. Curaçao's been working on their reaction time in this tournament, and it shows positively. Unfortunately, the ball does go to Dominican Republic.
That's just recognizing that follow-up, recognizing where the support needs to come in.
And Dominican Republic will look to capitalize on this as it is in their favor. I like how they set up for this play here.
There's not many want to get in front of
Ooh.
her. Nearly takes the post with a great try.
That's when you know there's power behind that push. So a number of the players who have flown in from the States for this tournament, from the Dominican Republic, for their team. We have international players and local players from Dominican Republic.
Yeah, a few teams that they do two different types of things. They either develop their youth within the country, or they go looking elsewhere for their players that may be in other countries that have migrated one direction or the other. Two different tactics, I guess, in the development of international rugby in the region.
That try was scored by Marlene Alexandra.
Yeah, the tall number 3. She looks like a handful going forward.
That's right. When she has her support behind her, as we just saw, there's no stopping her. Ball's bouncing favorably for Dominican Republic. Ooh. Dominican Republic is working very well with their support, driving their players forward.
So they got Curacao put in at the scrum. See if they can take advantage of this, get out of their 22. They're still playing that tight 5 work on the fringe of the ruck, pick and goes.
Seeing the communication through the line. Kenna pushing her players out.
And it's in. Does it come out clean? Yes, it does. Manages
Jessica
to get
gets
it
that ball.
away.
Sticky hands with Kenna there. Good work. Esme passing out to Alexa and Ursula on the wing.
Violence in the tackle. Love it. A bit static though when they try to go forward. Waiting for that ball to arrive rather than attack it.
Curaçao's ball here. They're going to want to look to get some control.
And I think we'll see a kick
It's like a
third
kick
line.
for some.
She's got a decent boot on her. She manages to get it going forward every time. She got that rollover kick fix. She's got it locked down.
She's letting the ball do the running.
Uh-huh. The height of the kick isn't particularly great, but she does manage to always get it rolling forward. It's just the contact point makes it roll forward. Very technical skill, but she's got it down pat.
And you see Curaçao moving quickly to mark the line now. Hopefully we get a straight throw in for this line out.
Yeah, breeze has dropped a little bit. That's made it like a little bit easier.
Oh, they've done it.
Almost got away with that one. Referee Kevin Morrell, all on top of it. So it'll go the other way this
Looks
time.
like Dominican Republic has opted for the line out as well. That's Martinez to throw it in.
Went over
Yes,
everybody,
over the top.
touched the referee, couldn't move quick enough to get out of the way. Big Kevin Morrell, one of the Barbados local referees. Runs the Get Into Rugby program in the country as well, doing great stuff. Snores a lot, he's my roommate at the moment. Won't hold it against him though.
Dominican Republic is getting very low in the scrum here.
And it worked. And looking to use that width. And they found a bit of space. She's stepping one way, stepping the other, keeping the fullback guessing. Hands it over to the speedster. She's pulling away. And that's a great try. All set up by Heredia. Great try. Dominican Republic stretching the lead.
That was finished by Custodio.
And that's half time. That seemed like a quick first half.
So 17-0 at the half.
Let's see a replay of that step as well inside her own 22. If we get that early enough, oh, they only got the tail end of it, but great speed from
There she is.
both players involved. Confident running.
Very quick player. She was here for the sevens. Consistent member of the Dominican Republic team. It's really interesting to see the tactics that are being used here, because I think that we're seeing a lot of 10/15s tactics used by both of these teams, which means that's how they've been preparing, knowing this is their first time coming into a 10s tournament.
We're going to get a quick break here. We're back momentarily. Thanks for joining us. Back in a moment.
No matter what life brings, we are here by your side. At those unforgettable moments, and the difficult ones too. At special times, and the best of times. Supporting industry, manufacturing, and the economy. Protecting and enhancing our communities, adding colorful memories of the people you care about most.
Coverage of the Rugby America's North men's under 19s and women's 10s live